Hey, Scruffy. I think I'm right on time. Well, my clock's is slow, so I thought it was actually early, but nope. How you doing? Coming inside? Wow, that's a meow. So it's a pretty nice day today. It's a little hotter than yesterday, but not bad at all. Yeah. Fortunately, it looks like it's going to get hotter. Okay. I'm gonna kneel down, get the food on the table, put the glove. And sit down. So we just came back from a run. Saw the friendly cat again. So I've got the friendly cat smell on me. Although I saw him at the beginning of my run instead of the end of the run. He was sitting near the entrance to the park on the sidewalk. Just hanging out. I'm not sure if he tries to get everybody to pet him and comes through the park. There weren't that many people. So walked up to him and leaned over a little to indicate I was probably going to pet him. And he meowed and came right over to me, brushed against both my legs and my shoes, and let's see. Oh yeah, he always does. Usually when he first greets me, he climbs up my leg, extends his claws, worries me a little bit, but he has pretty good control of his claws, so doesn't seem to do much damage. I have a headphone cord I always have to keep tucked in when he's around because he has batted it on occasion when I wasn't paying attention. But he was rolling by my feet, rubbing his head on my shoes. Used it as a pillow a couple times. Stretched his claws on my shoes. And rubbed his body against my legs. And then he rolled over a couple times, showed his belly. I moved my hand towards his belly, and then he would, I think it was a playful swipe, so he would kind of bat my hand. Fortunately, as I said, he seems to control his claws pretty well, so didn't scratch me. And then after a while, he started chewing on a long piece of grass or something next to the sidewalk. He tends to do that a lot, so while I'm petting him, I'll start getting distracted with a long piece of grass or something. I was wondering if I had, some sort of, if he was looking for some sort of catnip-like effect or something, but he just seems to chew it. So after a while, he think got a little tired of me, started walking away a little, and then I went on to start my run. Didn't have a very good run. My legs are kind of tired. And even though it wasn't that hot today, it was hot enough. If there was a stronger breeze, it actually would have been nice. But yeah, the air was really stagnant. It was just completely still. And so, kind of like an insulated blanket. Kept everything warmer than it probably would have been otherwise. Really needed a wind chill factor. So I only did 3 laps. Hope to do better another day. Unfortunately, yeah, it looks like the temperature is going to start creeping up. And it's going to get hot. I think actually, coincidentally, the same day the electrician's supposed to come out. So we rescheduled. We'll see if he shows up. And we'll see if he actually is able to do anything for me. I'm kind of worried. I'm starting to run through the scenarios, and I'm thinking I'm probably screwed. So I think what's going to happen is, if I'm lucky, and this is the lucky case, he actually is able to diagnose it. If he can't diagnose it, then yeah, I'm just totally SOL, and I probably have to hire another electrician or something. But I think I know what I'm going to tell him to do. But anyway, my thinking is that there is a short circuit caused by something, and I'm worried that the short circuit is actually caused by the furnace itself, maybe the board. And if it's in the furnace itself and it's something that isn't easily fixable, like the board, then I'm SOL and I have to pretty much buy a new AC and furnace, which is making my stomach turn knots. I'm really stressed out over that. It's really expensive. And yeah. I have to think hard about how I'm going to pay for that. But if I'm lucky, yeah, he might find it's just something silly that he can work around, or the short is not on the AC, but it's something else. And if you can fix that, then yeah, I'm off the hook for now. So I think what I'm going to ask ultimately is, if he can't easily identify it, I'm going to kind of steer him towards, can you disconnect the furnace from the electrical system? So my theory is that if the problem is in the furnace, then if we disconnect it from the system, the light and outlet in the room that's not working should start working again. So if you can at least do that for me, then at least I have something kind of definitive. So I'll at least know, or have a good hunch of, if I have to actually buy a new furnace or not. There's a headbutt there. But it's a few days away, so I get to stress over it some more. But at least I get to think about it. And I'm realizing when I had the HVAC people come here, I had not thought about that. If I had thought about it ahead of time, I think I would have had them actually try to disconnect the furnace so I could do this test. So if the lights in the room start working again, then I would at least have probably good enough verification that the short is in the furnace and probably the board. And it would have saved me money because I wouldn't have to hire an electrician, and actually would have saved me money on because they originally changed the transformer on me, and they gave me the option if I wanted to keep the transformer or not, and I actually agreed to pay for it because I knew I was going to pay for something since they came out for the trip. So I figured that I'm paying more for the transformer, but they discounted they knocked off the cost of coming out. Okay, let's get your food. But if they had or if I had thought about it a little better, I probably would not. Well, depending on what would happen, I'd probably not have paid for the transformer if we proved that the furnace was bad. And then I'd actually probably just and then I would have probably asked them for a formal estimate on the new furnace and AC. They gave me a rough one. Okay, I'm done. Scruffy's looking at me, so I don't want to burn more brush. So today at lunch, so Scruffy, yeah, he left early. Well, not early. Again, he didn't finish all the kibble in the bowl. As he was leaving, I started pulling the golf balls out of the bowl, hoping he'd come back, because a lot of times if I do it quick enough, he'll come back and then finish, or mostly finish. But yeah, he was long gone, so he decided he was going to wait for me to leave. So after I removed the balls, he didn't come back, and then once I went back inside, then he re-emerged and came back for the kibble. Hi, Scruffy. How you doing? Feels warm. Wow. Didn't think you were going to come in. It's not that warm. Not cold either. I think it's going to be hotter than yesterday. Yesterday was really, really nice. I don't think it's going to be bad today. It's a little early for lunch, huh? Yeah. I'll bring it out, okay? Yeah. So let your kibble soak a little bit. I had to pour a little more water in there because it absorbed it all. Okay, food on the table, water, a bit of ice in there, but probably didn't need it today. I'm gonna do pets first, huh? Don't like that, huh? I want your food, huh? I'll try to keep the pets shorter. Keep dodging the ears. Oh, you really want your food, huh? Wow. One more set. I'm early today. Didn't think you'd be that hungry. And I know you probably gonna leave food behind and then come back when I'm gone, eat the rest. Yeah. I know your tricks. I know what you're up to. Okay, let's get your food. Tonight's dinner is party cuts with real chicken and beef, kibble, and rotisserie chicken scraps. On my walk home, though, I encountered the friendly cat again. He'd left the park. He had, it's back near the houses. I frequently see him hanging around. But this time he was sleeping on top of somebody's car. So I think that's the first time I've seen him do that. So yeah, these cats rule the neighborhood. So usually I see their friendly cat sleeping on the ground. So I'm not sure what prompted him to get on top of somebody's car. It's on the very top of the roof. It's kind of a hot day, so I don't think he really needed more heat. And let's see, I saw a white cat with dark spots, big dark spots. He's nearby. And then during my run, I saw, I can't remember if it might be a new cat. I think I've seen this one before, but yeah, it's a black and white cat. It's in the field. And he's pretty far away from me, but I saw him. He was kind of crawling through the field. Looked like he was leaving. And so eventually he crawled to the end of the field, got onto the sidewalk, and then ran out to the street. And then ran across the street into I think somebody's yard. And, I think there may be another downed tree branch. It was the almost same position of the one that almost fell on me like a month or two ago. So yeah, there's another big giant branch that fell. I think it's the exact same tree that fell before. This one was maybe it was 90 degrees away from the one that almost hit me, or not hit me, but the one that fell like right next, right in front of me. But, so I don't know, maybe that tree has problems. I probably should start running by it much faster. So you don't usually get a fall. It's more of a extended summer, so we usually get a couple last heat waves. I'm not sure what to expect this year. We got so much rain this year. It's really unusual for us, so I'm not sure what that's going to translate into something different. So Scruffy actually ate most of everything. It's like there's 3 pieces of kibble and that'd be a chicken scrap. Usually Scruffy's pretty good about getting the scraps, but it's probably stuck to the bowl. So I'll leave it on the plate for him. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time. Oops, there's Scruffy. It's going the other way. I think he's waiting for me to move the food. Bye.